Good morning, afternoon, everybody.
I'm sick and tired of your bullshit.
I don't care.
Yes!
I hit rock bottom. I was like, I can't film because every time I try to turn on the camera, I feel like everything I said was cringy. I feel like everything I said was embarrassing. Everything about me I feel is just dumb and stupid.
I feel like I could burst out crying and screaming right now.
And hitting rock bottom forced me to re-find my passion.
Emma Chamberlain just managed to do something that most artists and creators have never been able to do successfully. And that's the fact that she's changed. She has completely switched up her format after 4 years on YouTube.
All right, Emma Chamberlain, her burnout, how she's changed from it, and what that change means for all of us as creators.
Summer 2017 was very good to me. During summer 2017, I started this YouTube channel.
She said that she took to YouTube because she needed a creative outlet to distract her from her depression, from her anxiety, and that editing and making videos became that healthy, productive distraction.
And now I have to go back to the one place that sucks out all of the happiness out of my life, and that is school.
And I think the way her personality showed up on camera was just so relatable. She was so willing to talk about things and show things about life that were just so relatable and so accessible.
I got a really bad sunburn.
That over time, people started to develop a really strong bond and relationship with her personality because you were getting this raw look into someone's life that you could relate to.
It was also before TikTok and at a time when Instagram was very fake, right? It was very overproduced.
Yeah.
So it was the perfect time for someone like Emma to represent what a real American teen could look like, could sound like.
She kind of like skyrocketed to success pretty quickly. I mean, you said in high school starting out, so like pretty soon after having millions and millions of people following her daily life. Okay, so why don't we talk about her new style?
So her new style is 6 videos so far at this point, and it's on a playlist on her channel called Evolving. And every video has a 1-word title, and a screenshot from the video is the thumbnail. Now, this is a far departure from what she was doing 3 years ago. If you look at some of her thumbnails, they're like very graphic designed.
They're very graphic designed, and they're rooted in some sort of idea where you know what's going to happen.
Ooh.
Testing vegan fast food options, right? Yeah. Like something like that, where it's like, okay, I have some sense of what's happening in this video. I'd like to watch Emma do that. That's interesting. But now the video's titled Bed, Cool, Alterations,
Haircut,
Haunted. Haircut was one that had a lot of tension in it. That was a good title, thumbnail. But you look at the one most recently, Cool, and it's her against like the pink wall here in West Hollywood. I have no idea what this video is going to be about. No idea.
Which actually creates a lot of tension.
Which is actually arguably more interesting.
If you know Emma.
Yeah.
If you're not Emma, you can't put up that title thumbnail.
No, you can't pull that off if you're a brand new creator.
It used to be incredibly jump cutted, edited, tons of sound effects. Now it's like soundscapes and drones.
It's like an indie film. It moves a lot slower, and it has a lot of shots. Like I think her video called Cool starts with like 30 seconds of cats. It's almost like the antithesis to what's happening on YouTube right now, where, you know, even for us, like if you listen to our podcast episode where we talked about spending 72 hours with Mr. Beast, like we're obsessing over what's the first 30 seconds. Like how do we hook your attention? How do we make it high energy? How do we grab your attention in a way where you're going to want to listen to the whole thing?
The woman I'm trying to become would draw no satisfaction from this at all. Fortunately, I'm not that woman just yet.
And this like slower pace, more kind of like lo-fi, less produced experience is being really well received. We compared Emma to Seinfeld before. We said like, it's a show about nothing. Like she's just talking about the weather. She's talking about coffee. My favorite thing about Emma Chamberlain's new style is that now it's a show about anything. And if you're on the inside, if you like Emma Chamberlain, if you like her personality and you click on a video, literally every frame, I have no idea what's about to happen next. And that is really fun. Like, I don't know where the scene change is going to take me. I don't know if I'm going to go into a vintage store. I don't know if she's going to just spend 5 minutes talking about black boots or white boots. Like
it may cut at the end with a hard cut after she stares at the camera or something. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's very like self-voyeuristic.
I am gagged.
On one of her videos, there's a comment that said, "This feels like a vlog from the last person on Earth."
Wow.
And there is this sort of eerie Stranger Things feeling to some of the videos, with even the music that she picks as well.
You know what I really liked about one of Emma's new videos? She was just talking, She just looks at the camera and she just farts and then just keeps talking.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, Emma,
I was like, wow, she's really done it.
I'm with that. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. I like when she just looks kind of away and then it cuts.
Yeah.
I like that.
I also like the top-down shots. Just as like a filmmaker and someone who's like really enjoys just creative shots. I love that she has this shot that's like from above and she's looking up at it. I think that's super cool. She does that in multiple videos.
The is getting hot in this sweater dress. Let me turn on the fan real quick.
I love the new camera. It's so shitty.
Yeah.
It's just so bad. And
Yeah.
sometimes she'll play footage without any music behind it.
Yeah.
And it just feels like a home movie from the 90s or the early 2000s, which is so nostalgic. One person said in the comments, "This is giving me dad filming his family opening Christmas presents in 1992 vibes." And I was like, yes, my family has those videos. I love that. Every time we level up with cameras, we'll look back at the old cameras and we'll say like, man, what were we filming with a potato chip?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think for me, as a fan of Emma Chamberlain, at first I was kind of like, you know, the first video I saw, I was like, whoa, okay, this feels different. This is totally different Emma. By the sixth video, I'm like, I like this. I'm good.
Yeah, this is
I'm
actually
good.
more
This
enjoyable.
is more enjoyable for me. It's slower paced. I can watch this. She's so interesting and funny, and like her personality carries it so much, like Jimmy said. And I think for me, as I watch it, it's also as a creator really refreshing to see someone who changed. Like she changed.